name is Michol Dalcourt, and I want to introduce you to the Vipre. And not only that, I'm going to show you an exercise that both can have a regression and a progression scheme to it, and it has a base exercise. As we go through this, I want to demonstrate some of the benefits of what Vipre is. So, Vipre stands for Vitality, Performance, and Reconditioning. And essentially what it does is it bridges the gap between strength training and movement training. So the whole idea is you want to engage the body with a relative measure of strength, but also one that has motion so that we can actually authenticate and transfer that into what we do in real life, be it sports, be it just general fitness, or be it reconditioning in nature. So the exercise that I want to show you is this. It's called a Swat thread the needle in terms of the exercises that most people know it as. And what we're going to do is we're going to squat down and use the Vipre just to drive a little bit more load and reaction relative to gravity. So I'm going to aim the bottom edge of my Vipre towards the heel, and then I stand up. And as I stand up, I'm going to rotate the hands fully so that they're perpendicular with the floor. And I initiate the next squat again, aiming for the back part of my heels with the lead edge of the Vipre. So in real time, I'll just turn a little bit here. In real time, it's going to look like this. Coming down and up, rotating through fully, and then initiating the next repetition. The value for this is as I start to rotate my hands, I'm going to get more reaction through the scapula, the shoulder blade. So that handprint change where I'm rotating the hands around is where I get that motion in the scapula that becomes very important. If I was to progress this exercise, I can add a shifting pattern to it. So if I face the camera again, I'm going to do a squat and then a shift to one side as I take a step, or a lunge in this case. I come down, I initiate the shift, and then I can go to the opposite side as well. Thread the needle, shift overhead, thread the needle, and shift overhead. So now I'm combining the benefits of a lifting pattern, where I'm actually lifting up in a field of gravity, and also a shifting pattern where I'm moving through a field of gravity. So that has a dual effect in terms of transfer into real life. I can deal with the effects of gravity, and I can also deal with moving through a field of gravity in whatever angulation I'm looking for. A simple regression is just to minimize what the hands are doing. So now I'm going to aim towards the heel, and then just bring it up to about eye level. Aim towards the heel, and then bring it up to eye level. And if I wanted to regress it further, I can simply do a tilting series, or pattern, where I'm squatting and reaching with the hands to mobilize the lats and the pelvis, so I can actually accommodate the mobility necessary for my pelvis and spine to do their jobs correctly. So give these a try, but also think about the education of those, the application of those exercises that can actually transfer into the activities of daily living and sport, but also at what level your client or athlete or you yourself are at. And you can modify the exercises accordingly.